Extraordinary Gentleman, Century 1910. In last time, the Black Dossier didn't ship out to Canada, so we got ours last week. I don't know if anybody else got theirs 2 weeks before. Whatever. I'm not going to go into the shipping topic. But when I did read the book, it was magnificent. I enjoyed it immensely. The new way of, I felt like it was a different way of reading a comic book. Very character driven, massive subplots going on, and you know what? Even though it had a very complicated feel to it, the story was still very interesting and simple to follow. And I don't want to make it sound like it's a dumb thing, but it was it was brought to you by song. It was brought to you by action. There's not so much action going on in the book, but it was just a really good way to dive into the human psyche of each individual. Like, even characters that you don't know them or anything about them, you felt interested into them, and you want to follow their story. And I don't want to spoil anything. It's hard to not spoil the book. I don't think I will spoil the book. So just pick it up. On to there's going to be no videos this week. I'm just too lazy. Sorry. Okay, on to Secret Six, number 9. Catman and Bane give a go for becoming the Batman. Well, they don't say they are, but they're kind of thinking about it. And Ragdoll's dressed up as Robin, the he-she wonder, which is absolutely phenomenal. If anything, this has been the best battle for the cowl story of all. I don't know how she does it. Gail Simone really understands these characters and brings them up to the foreground as interesting, unique fictional characters in the DC universe. And that's another thing. This book is so continuity based. Like, honestly, it delves into the DC continuity and it just plays havoc with it. Not havoc like messing it up around, just using its full potential with its unbelievable amount of characters, secondary characters. It just goes on, and I love this book. It's so well. It seems like such a live action thing. It really feels like it's not stuck in frames. It feels like the frames are moving, they're alive, and that's the best compliment I could ever give a book. And I think this is probably one of DC's best books. And I think everybody who's not reading the Secret Six, please go out and buy it. The humor is great. I can't say enough good things about it. So please do yourself a favor and pick up the Secret Six. Walking Dead, number 61. Holy fucking shitballs, Batman. Wow. Honestly, I said it before, this is not about the zombies. This is about a society, how they would interact with each other in a world infested with zombies. That's the first part of the story, and always will remain true to Walking Dead, and that's why it makes it such an amazing book. The shit goes down in here, man. The shit goes down, and it's so out there and so absurd, but yet it's believable because you believe these people are in a world of fucking hell. And, this priest comes walking up to them, and the way they act in it, it's just beautifully done. And I don't want to get into this whole religious thing. I'm just saying this is how people would react when all hell is just around them. Like, who to believe in God when the dead are rising? It's just absurd. So, this is it. Pick it up, man. This is amazing. The Great Fables. I was really pissed off that they had a crossover in a Virgo line. I'm really attached to the characters of Fables. They touch my heart like a little childhood thing. Like, I get all reminiscent. I'm like, yeah, this is cool. Um, it's really good. The story is interesting. It's a very big, complicated story, and I love it. And the crossover is picking up in full steam, which makes it entertaining. In the long run, it's really cool when they have this big epic tale that needs all 3 books. And yeah, so and you understand what's going on. So at first I was kind of mad about, like, because I don't, for crossover events I go to Marvel and DC superheroes for that. I don't need them coming over to my Virgo titles to do that. But they're right. It's a fun story, and this is how he wanted to tell it, and I can see why he wanted to tell the story this way. The story wasn't made for mass consumption of profit. This the story was just saying, I have a story to say, and this is how I want to say it. And as the writer, I feel this is the best way to say it. So, kudos to Bill Willingham. Fun stuff. Pick it up. This is just all my reviews, top-notch stuff here. Okay, Ultimate Spider-Man 132. They're going to end the series, but man, I love this. I don't like Ultimatum, but I like the tie-in books. It's just so cool. Like, look at this crazy wackadoo artwork and just action pace. It's funny because Brian Bendis has like 2. Either the books could be like just all talk or just nonstop action. And I think he does a better job when it's nonstop action because he still has that great dialogue that he's so well known for, and it's just fun to see like a lot of shit go down. Like here, the Hulk is taking on the fucking weird. Oh man, Hulk taking on a demon from hell, and and Spider-Man goes through the crap. And the Stuart Simone, his artwork is phenomenal. This is just really enjoyable comic books. This is so, it's simple, but it's what it is, and that's sometimes simple is good. Keep it simple, stupid. And it's just Spider-Man getting the ass shit kicked out of him as usual, and Hulk saving the day. Uh, Hulk taking out a demon. It's just I don't know. I could just look. You could honestly, I'll do a show of me just reading the book. Like, oh, I love this book. It's so good. Doo, doo, doo. But highly entertaining as usual. Ultimate Spider-Man has never lost its steam. I hate Ultimatum. Well, I don't want to say hate Ultimatum. They're doing their job, but it's it's not as epic as I thought it would be. I mean, I still enjoy it, the cleanup of the Ultimate Universe, and I'm looking forward to what's after Ultimatum. Yeah, but Ultimate Spider-Man, it's always amazing stuff, and that's another comic book that should be picked up monthly and or on trade, whatever. I'm not gonna get into that debate. Okay, Umbrella Academy #6. Wow, this it's just crazy to see such a young artist in the comic book industry starting off with his first book, and it's such a complicated, beautiful piece of work. Um, the characters, they come to life. You can actually hear their voice. When you're reading something and you imagine what they'd sound like, and it just comes right off the page with no effort, nothing at all. And it's a character-driven book again. A lot of action in this book, and the artwork. I think this is going to be that's not a really good page. Let me try to find you a quick page. Quickly, quickly, quickly. And just even the storyline is just so wackadoo out of this world. It's not. I'll give you a little. The storyline is so wackadoo out of this world. It's really like I want to call like it's a little Grant Morrison-esque with time travel and assassination and just really out there ideas that are forward thinking and really going to push comic books to the next medium of ingenuity. So I mean, I really enjoyed it. Complicated, fun, great stuff. About that, okay. Welcome back to everybody who's not been on the doing their comic book show, and now they're coming back. And if they were sick, speedy recovery and all that jazz. Listen, that goes to anybody out there. If you got something to say and you feel like saying it, man, join on board. I met some really cool people that way, and I like hearing what other people's thinking about their comic books. And I have, even though sometimes we don't agree with each other, I think it's a great way to talk about comic books and gather that community going on. So anybody who has an opinion about something, opinion's like an asshole. Everybody's got one. So show your asshole. I mean, your opinion. So yeah, make a little vid or whatever, and let us know what you think. And post comments. Please subscribe and just put it out there and make the comic book community stronger, because this is what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for to get everybody out there and picking up more comic books and reading that stuff and enjoying and discussing. And it's the funnest. This is the fun. It's the funnest part of doing this. Is like people writing back and saying, "Well, this is what I think of that. I think you're an asshole because of that." Even if it's just like full on like total disagreement, it's tons of fun when we have a little geek out session like I like New Avengers, no Dark Avengers, whatever. So yeah, and welcome back to people who were away and now they're back. Kudos.